He did thumbs up, guys.
Oh, are we going? Hey guys,
Hi.
and welcome back to Babes on Tape.
And today, guys, we are going to be talking about heartbreak. If you couldn't tell, look what we're wearing.
We're in black to mourn our love lives.
It's not even our love lives, just the more niggas in general.
Just niggas.
Because niggas ain't shit. Let's talk about that. When did you experience your first heartbreak, Unity?
Hey, when did I experience my first heartbreak? It honestly depends on like what kind of heartbreak you're looking at. There's different kinds.
A million forms of heartbreak, but I mean, like, let's say you're in a relationship and, well, obviously I'm thinking about when you're in a relationship and your first heartbreak. But obviously you can have a heartbreak when you're in a situationship or when you're involved with a guy because, like I said, niggas ain't shit. But we'll get back to that.
Then I experienced my first heartbreak maybe like almost like 3 years ago. But that was a heartbreak for the best. I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy that my heart was broken because that nigga wasn't shit. That nigga wasn't shit. But anyway, I remember I was just chilling. You know, this was like a couple of like weeks after my 20th birthday. When my man came down, celebrated with me. And I got...
If you're watching this, so...
Don't watch it. Don't watch it. I don't want you anywhere near my life. At all. In any way. Okay?
Period.
So if you see me, just close the laptop and close the phone. Right? So anyway, I remember like 2 weeks after like, let's say my 20th birthday or something. My mom was talking to a psychic.
Okay.
Yeah, she was talking to a psychic. And I was like, oh, well, if you're talking to a psychic, I want to see what this is all about. I've never talked to a psychic before. And then the psychic was on the phone talking to me, and she was telling me like loads of things about my life, and it was like loads of like generic shit. I was like, che, I could have said my car is silver, you know, you like fashion, all of that. And then the psychic said to me, she was like, I can see that you have been cheated on. I said, what? I said, what?
That was just the beginning.
I said you're lying. I said you're actually lying because you're just pulling things out of your ass right now. And she said, I can see that you've been cheated on. And I was like, okay. And the minute like I ended that call, I called my ex. I said, have you been cheating on me?
And of course, what did he
Guys,
say?
no. That's the thing. He didn't say anything. He did not say anything. Long silence.
That's your answer, though.
Long
So I feel
silence.
like when you call people out and they don't talk straight away, that's your answer.
But after the long silence, he went...
I didn't know this.
After the long silence, the nigga sighed. The audacity to sigh. He said, yes.
At least he admitted to it. But
Babe.
carry on. No, carry on.
Babe. Okay, he admitted to that, yeah. And he said, yeah, this girl was having some kind of like get together at her house, and she invited me over, and I went over, and yeah, you know, we didn't have sex, or she just sucked my dick. I said, I said, just sucked your dick. I said, what? I was like, okay, you know what? That's calm. I'm not interested in this relationship anymore. From that point ever, we were finished. And then another 2 weeks later, some rat comes and calls me, and she's like, I'm trying to get right with God. I'm trying to get right with
You know, let's pause that for a second. You know, I don't know what it is, why girls love to do that. I just want to be right with myself. I just want to get right with God. This,
God
that, and the other.
Don't bring God into your nonsense.
Fair enough, though. You know what? Carry on, Mother Mary.
So this girl, then 2 weeks after, she called me. She said, this was a girl I was close to, by the way. This is a girl I called like my little sis. She called me, she said, I'm trying to get right with God. I just really need to get this off my chest. I've been fighting with myself for months to know like if I should say it to you or if I shouldn't say it to you. Imagine that. Months. And in those months, you had invited me to your birthday party. I spent money to travel.
She didn't want to get right with you then, no, but
You didn't want to get right with me then. I spent money to come and celebrate your birthday with you. All that time you knew in your head that you are a sket. But anyway,
let's not forget,
bro, I'm not even going to talk about that one. So anyway, she was like, okay, I want to get right with God. So between So when you and so started seeing each other, in the period of like 5 months, even though you guys were boyfriend and girlfriend, we were doing things. We were taking late night drives.
Ooh.
We were taking late night drives, you know, touching each other.
Okay.
And then I'd go downstairs because they lived together. I was going downstairs to watch movie, and his hand would be on my breast, and my mouth would be on his penis.
Oh. Are you deep into this? Guy said, "Oh, a girl took me out," but you lived with her.
You lived with her. No, this was a different girl. It's not the same girl, though. This was a different girl. So let's deep how many other times. Nigga was probably walking around with the STD, didn't care what he gave me. But anyway,
I thought it was
that's my villain origin story. One of my villain origin stories. So yeah, after all of that, was my heart broken? I won't lie. I think my heart was more broken from the friends that I lost. But at the end of the day, it
Shit
really was for the
happens.
best.
Yeah.
Shit happens. I wasn't even heartbroken from him because he was a bum. Like, I don't even know what he's up to. Maybe you're still a bum. I don't care. But anyways, onto you, Ola. Onto you. We always go like, whose story is worse? Whose story is worse?
Listen,
We've been through it, bro.
So when did this happen? I was in a relationship for like a year and a half. And then, girls, don't let a guy call you crazy because you're dreaming about shit. I promise you. Those dreams
Always follow your gut instinct.
like
it's true.
In the previous, I think we talked about it in the previous podcast where I was saying like I get dreams for God. Even showed me that my friends weren't my friends. So I had a dream. Just think it was cheating on me. Didn't believe it. Because I was in love with him. We were smitten. Everybody loved us. We were great.
As in a couple. As in
Yeah,
you'd see
I was
tweets
like,
about them.
Too good to be true. I was like, God, are you playing with me? Like, stop. Told him, I was like, look, I had a dream you're cheating on me. And I think like this is around the time when I started getting like a lot of vivid dreams from God, and God showed me this and the other. So he'd be like, oh, you're just doing Joseph the Dreamer. Don't worry. It's a joke, this, that, and the other. I said, okay, it's cool. It is. It's whatever. Yeah, cool. For my 21st birthday, he took me to Paris.
Can I say something?
You can say it.
This girl called me from Disneyland Paris, screaming and crying. And I was looking at her, I was like, girl, why are you crying? You in Paris. You in Paris, live your life.
And I took that into consideration. I'll tell you along in the story, innit? So basically, Paris was when I actually found out he was cheating on me, and my dreams were not a joke.
They were true.
So he went down to go get us breakfast. Let me even just pause, rewind a bit. A week before we went to Paris, there was a party in Watford, didn't it? He went there with his boys, and it's calm. And like me and him were close enough that he'd go to a motive and he'd call me. He'd have me in the back of his phone while he's at a motive. You know, we chilling. It wasn't anything crazy like that because it's happened before in other motives. So I didn't really think much of it, right? For so long, I was blaming myself, and I'll tell you why I was blaming myself, okay? Because I'm a bit of a hothead. I'm the kind of person I'll break up with you. Like, I'm like, leave me alone. Go away. I'm not your girlfriend. So, anyways, let's get back to the story. He goes down to go get breakfast for us, and I'm in the room with his laptop. You know the way your iMessage comes up on your laptop too? I see a message from hotel. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is this? Why is the hotel texting you? Which hotel? Do you get what I mean? And then it's so funny how we can laugh about it, because before, if we talk about it, we'd be crying. Like, do you get
bro.
me? But I was like, all right, you know what? I said, you know what? Calm. Let me be calm. I'm in Paris, Ola. Enjoy yourself, innit? Save the hotel's number. Came back. I goes, yo, whose hotel? Guy started turns like, it's one of my old friends from beep. I'm not gonna say where because then it just gives it away. My old friend, because you don't let me have girlfriends. First of all, that's fucking bullshit. Because I have a lot of guy friends. So for me not to let you have female friends, that's very
But hold up.
hypocritical.
Why are you saving your female friends at a hotel?
Oh my god! Like, okay, so if you had wanted to hide, why don't you just save her name as her name? Do you get me? Because you have a girl that you're friends with, cool, calm, collected. Do you get me? He's like, yeah, but you didn't let me have one. I was like, okay, first of all, that's bullshit. I was like, you know what? You don't want to tell me the truth, cool. I went to the bathroom. I had the girls, and I called her. I told her, yeah, tell me wham now. She told me everything from start to finish. I said, say less. Came out and I beat the shit out of this nigga. I was like, you dumb. Or his chest was red. I calmed down, called Unity. I was born. I was going crazy. She's like, then she said, Ola, you're in Paris. Enjoy yourself still. I won't lie.
Bro, the ticket has. You can't change the ticket. You can't change the ticket. What more can you do?
I called you and I called my cousin. My cousin was like, Ola, let me just book your flight back. Like, I don't think you should stay. And I was like, nah, I'm going to listen to Unity. I'm going to stay and enjoy my stay here. Went to his purse, took his money. I was like, yo, send me €100 right now. Went down to the bar, got drunk. And there was this bartender in it that had his eyes on me. So I was flirting with him the whole night. I was drinking with him the whole night. I was like, put on my story, and he was in my story, my private story, and he came down, he dragged me out of the hotel, and I goes, why the fuck you? Why are you dragging me for, though?
The fuck?
Go and talk to hotel, innit? Go and talk to
Go and talk to reception.
Guess what nigga said, right? He was like, yeah, it just happened because, like everything, like, we had an argument, and I'm just like, okay, I'll be like, we'll argue, and I'm like, okay, you know what, forget it, I'm not your girl, leave me alone. And I said that to him, like, 3 times that night, but I chat shit. Don't take what I say seriously. So, because I told you we had an argument, I goes, I'm not your girl, carry on with your life. You went and carried on with your life. You're a bastard. You are a bastard. But I was dumb enough, infatuated enough. We broke up for like 6 months, and I took him back. Why? Because I was in love. Because I was stupid. Because I was dumb.
Mind you, this man looks like he ate crayons from the age of 3 to 11. Did I lie?
You know, she said this to me every single time. Every time I was like involved with him, like even before we started going out, and we were just, you know, talking, she'd be like, oh, like, he actually looks like a dinosaur. Like, he looks like he eats crayons. Like, what are you doing? Because I'm a leg girl. I shouldn't be with a nigga like that anyways. But you get me? But I like my niggas ugly. I'm not going to lie. I have to be penguer than you. It is what it is. You get me? So, obviously, that was my first heartbreak. I thought I got over it, though, because I took him back after 6 months. But it was a thing where I was kind of just pushing the back of my head. And I was just like, you know what? I'm the kind of person to give second chances a lot. And obviously, with the dreams and stuff God has been showing me, whether it was friends or relationships, I was always doubting it. I was always like, oh, no, it can't be true. I'm human too. We all make mistakes. Let me tell you now, ladies and men, because I know a lot of you girls will be cheating on your man. Cheating is not a mistake. Cheating is not a mistake. Guys, if a girl comes to you, she made a mistake, dump her. Girls, if a guy comes to you, dump them, because I promise you, right? Let me give you
Don't dump her. She made a mistake.
Let me experience. Let me tell you something out of experience, yeah? When you take someone back from cheating, the trust is gone. It's like getting a glass plate and trying to stick it back together. Yeah, we still see the cracks. There was no. That's why even the right relationship ended again. There was no trust. He did. And you know the worst part of it? He was like, "Oh my! I know he was sorry. Like, I'm not gonna doubt it and say he wasn't sorry. He was, because he was like, you can go get with 2 other guys if you want. You can go cheat back on me. You can do this. I don't have that in my spirit. I'm not a heartless person. I'm not a dickhead. I'm not a cunt. I'm not gonna go get with someone. I'm in a relationship with someone. That's why I say if you want to fuck around, just be single. You get what I mean? It's not that hard. I feel like it's so much easier to cheat than it is not. No, it's so much harder to cheat than it is to not cheat. So why are you putting yourself through all that?
Guys,
that was my first heartbreak. It was great though, because at least I experienced it in Paris. How many people get to say that?
They were in Paris at least. You guys are getting cheated on in Temple Bar, in Moore Streets, Parnell Street.
Let's talk about it.
Tala.
No, that's so rude. Tala.
Blanche,
like,
sorry.
If your man's from Tala or Blanche, yeah, you might as well just
Bro,
be single.
we're not, do what you want, yeah?
Just be single.
Do what you want. But I want to give you guys an example of what cheating is. Look at this. Okay, this sheet may be a little bit tattered. Yeah? But this is what cheating is. To the relationship. Look, this is what happens when you cheat. Okay. Cheating. Duration of cheating.
It's done.
Now you want to take that person back. This is now the relationship. Will it ever be the same?
No.
Will it ever be the same?
You can try ironing out. Me, I've tried ironing a piece of paper. You know when you do a test or something like that, you scrunch up, you have to show your mom, and the paper is all jagged up, and you try and iron it. It will never go back to the way it was. Never. Learn from the first time, guys. And if you've ever cheated, yeah, God punish you first of all. Get over it.
If your partner cheats on you, that's not your partner.
At all.
That's not your partner.
At all.
At all.
So yeah, I feel like, but I'm very thankful for it, because I feel like we've learned a lot. We know what's in the sea. We know what's in the dating scene. We know how niggas and bitches be moving these days. And it's them ones where I'm kind of happy that we went through that at such young. Because imagine being 30 and going through that. To you. What would you do? I'm so sorry. If I was 30 and I get you, I'd have to end it. Like, it is what it is. You get me? Because it's like...
What, a relationship or... Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. I don't condemn what she's gonna say. Okay.
But you get what I'm trying to say. Like, I personally, I wouldn't like. I'm so happy, and I say to God every time, I'm so happy and grateful that even though I was troublesome, I didn't want to admit it. I didn't want to come to terms with it. I was ignoring it this time, the other. I'm so happy I went through that at a young age. You get me? I feel like as long as you're under 30 and you go through all the trials and retributions of relationships, dating, and all that kind of
What's
stuff.
retribution?
Situationships. I actually don't do situationships. I feel like personally there's no point.
No,
Why? You're
Ola.
wasting my time and your time.
No,
It's
Ola.
done.
No, Ola. What's retribution?
I don't know. I know when people say trials and retributions is a thing, innit?
Tribulation.
Tribulations. Scrap that. God, I hope you say trials and retributions. Yo, no, that's unfair. You guys are letting me talk.
I asked you what's retribution. You said situationship.
No, it's no. But you get what I'm trying to say. But you guys understand what I'm trying to say anyway. So those people matter. I'm so sorry. I'm dyslexic. Like, it happens.
She's not dyslexic, man. She's not dyslexic.
You're gonna. Listen, English is not my first language, so it's fine.
Yes, it is. Okay, do that whole scenario in Yoruba.
Me first on Yoruba because I want to go Yoruba. Should go Yoruba, David.
No, keep going then.
Feel me like I can't share go. I
Pakuru-
won't try. Yoruba me it's not 10 out of 10, but mo gbọ́dọ̀ that but me le so that should go.
Pakurumo. Jaye. Yes.
Trials and what is it?
Tribulation.
Trials and tribulations. It helped us to become the women we are today. That's why. You know I was going to say that's why. I was going to say that's why. Is that why you have some boyfriend?
No. No.
That is why we are the women we are today. Right?
Yeah.
Because even like now, like I see how many unity move when it comes to niggas, like, and it's just them ones. Like I'll be in the club, like when I go to the club, when I go out, because people know me as a party girl, innit? I actually go out to have fun with my people and fun with my girls, with my friends, whatever.
If
like,
you want to put me on your table, you're Insta in it. Yeah.
So about the trials and retribution.
Tribulation.
About the trials and tribulations. Like I said, it's made us who we are today. That's why, like, when it comes to guys now, I feel like because all that happened at a young age, we all wanted to be in love, we wanted to be this, we wanted to be that. There's no rush.
There's no rush.
Like, women who are way older than us, and they're the happiest when they're single.
True. And then I see women in these kind of and they're doing endure. God,
Why?
endure for Jesus. Don't
You get me? Like, I feel like there's actually no rush to any of this love shit. There's no rush to any of this, like, being a perfect. Because honestly, there is no perfect relationship. If we're going to be honest about it. But if there's cheating involved, get the fuck out of it.
And let's say you're. I don't know. Like it's like, don't we have a close friend and he just said he's a cheater?
Yeah, and
He's
he was
like-
open
he's
about it.
open
And
about
he knows,
it.
he was like, that's why he can't be in a relationship.
And that's why he's not in a relationship.
He's very honest and open with himself. If you know you're a cheater, you can't be loyal to one person. Be by yourself and go fuck as many people as you want. Because at the end of the day, you are single. I'm single right now. If I go and get with 20 guys today, that's because I want to and because I'm, having safe sex
But
or whatever.
do you know what?
But if you're in a relationship, why are you doing that? What does it give you? It's a thrill. And I think that's sad and desperate.
I don't know. I remember some man telling me that, like it was comparing humans to just animals and like animal kingdom and everything, and how let's say a lioness will go and like have sex with like 50 lions a day, everything. And he was saying that males like from the human species are polyamorous beings. Like they're meant to go and spread their seed everywhere. That's why
we are talking if we're actually going to be technical and talk scientifically, monogamy actually is not natural even to us humans.
That's what he was saying.
Even women, because when you deep it, there are people, grandmothers, great grandmothers that have 3, 7, 20 kids outside of their marriage. It's not natural, but then again, that's why I say to everyone, there is someone for everyone. If you want to be in a polyamorous relationship, you will find someone for you.
They're there.
If you want to be in a monogamous relationship, be in a monogamous relationship. Do you get me? I don't understand, especially why men or women try to do this thing where, okay, I'll use me as an example. I want to be in a polyamorous relationship, right? But then I want to be with a guy that wants to be in a monogamous relationship. How is that going to work?
It's
that
never
makes
gonna
no
work.
sense. Like, that's
It's
like
never gonna
matching
work.
letter A to letter 1. No, they're two different things.
Which
like,
one
so
is letter 1?
You get no. I mean like A and B.
Okay.
It should be A and B. It shouldn't be A and 1. It shouldn't be
Okay.
B and 2. It should be A and B. Do you get me? So it makes no sense when people try and enforce what they want onto other people. It makes no sense at all, because at the end of the day, there is somebody for everyone. And if you're a polyamorous person, there is many people for you, just not us. And just not the people you're trying to get to be in that relationship with you.
My
It's
thing,
easy, like.
my thing is just like, if you know what your partner is like and you know what your partner likes and wants, and that they're doing the same thing for you, then why try and fuck that up? If you know your partner is a monogamous person, you're a polyamorous person, then don't go for her.
And
Don't try and do
you
it
know
to
what
humble.
pisses me off. You cheaters, yeah, that then get jealous of your partner.
Cheating
You
back.
are in a relationship and you are being a whore. Your partner is being loyal to you, but let's say getting attention of other guys. I'll say this now. I'll talk about myself personally. I was with a cheater once, right? He did his thing, whatever, cool, calm, collected. And I'm the kind of person, I'm not going to sweat for male attention with it as it is. Like, I really don't care for it. Like, when niggas come and try and move to me, I'll actually walk past you because why are you wasting my time for it? You get me?
When was the last time you washed your dick?
And it's so annoying that it's always the people who are cheaters are the most, what's the word? Territorial. You are a cheater, but you're catching chess because me, I want to be a cheater like you. Why? Are we not playing the same game here? It actually makes no sense to me.
It makes no sense.
Stick to what you,
And
if that's what you want, to find the people for you.
And let me, my next partner, if you're out there, let me find out you cheat on me. Yeah? Just know I will cheat back.
Oh,
I will cheat back.
That was, you know what? That's actually my biggest regret. When my ex was like, "Oh, you can cheat back on me," I was like, "No, I'm a good person. No, I've changed." If anybody cheats on me next year, you will see Pepe. I'm not even gonna cap to you. Yeah,
Bro.
I'm not gonna talk about what I did. He doesn't even know half the shit I did. But just know I didn't cheat. Yeah,
It was hilarious.
But I will get my wrath back. It is as it is.
When you go low, I go lower.
Because all this, oh my God, be the bigger. I'm never gonna be the bigger person ever again. Never. Look
go
at Unity.
low.
She's 5'2". Do you think she's gonna be the bigger person? That's never gonna happen.
Even if I step on step ladder, I can't be the bigger person. So why should I be? I'm gonna do what God gave me is what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Tit for tat at the end of the day.
Tit for tat. What did P Square say?
Do me, I do you.
Man no go vex. That's what. Man no go vex. Touch me, I cheat me, I cheat you. Man no go vex.
Listen, ladies, gentlemen, it is what it is. Do you get me? You've learned a very good life lesson here, and I hope you guys take it into consideration because at the end of the day, like, and you know what's mad? Do you know what's
mad?
the
What's mad?
maddest thing? We used to be like, oh my God, it can never be us.
It can be you.
Never be us. It can be us.
It can be you.
It
Remember
can
what
be you.
Justin Bieber said? Never say never.
We should do a playlist one day, guys. Playlist, Babes on Change coming soon. Don't worry about that still.
No, but honestly, never ever say that. It could never be you. You could be the baddest bitch, you could be the smartest bitch, you could be the coolest bitch, you could be the coolest person, richest. Don't ever say it could never be you, because life will humble you.
Oh, quickly.
Life, and let us let you know, even if it does happen to you, it's never a breakdown. It's a breakthrough. A breakthrough, okay? It's never a breakdown, it's a breakthrough. Because we're doing it way better. If those people were still in our lives, bro, I don't know what we'd be doing.
Let me tell you, I was talking to you about this the other day, right? I was saying, every time I was with my ex, things were not really going well for me. Like, every time we'd break up and get back together, things just weren't going well for me. And and it was, I think it was Sheila. It was kind of Sheila that pointed it out to me one day. She goes, "Oh,
shout out Sheila. We call her
she's like,
in
have you
Kodia.
ever clocked every single time you're not involved with this person, things are falling to your lap like this, that, left, right, center. Like people, you shouldn't have some people in your life because they actually generally block your blessings. And like, because we're so in love or we're used to this person or we want this person in our life forever, some people are only meant to be lessons. Some people are only meant to be for a chapter in your life. And that's
100%.
fine. As hard as it is to get over and as hard as it is to like look past, or as hard as it is to like
to break the attachment.
You get me? Once it's gone or it's broken, I promise your life will be so much better.
And just know you will never fall for an attachment like that ever again.
And so that's what I mean. Like, it's such a good lesson to learn at such a young age, because now we know what to expect. We know how you people be moving. We know how this stand or like how things are going to turn out. So we're not going to waste our time and put ourselves in a position where we can be in that situation again.
No.
Like I said, when people come and try and talk to me, I'm going to be like, look, I already know from the get-go you're going to waste my time, and I'm not a good person when it comes to shit like this. I'm going to waste your time as well. I'm doing both of us a favor here by not wasting both of our times. I'm not your soulmate. Go and find them elsewhere. Do you get what I mean?
100%. You have a soulmate. It's just not me. But I think that's just one way where maybe our hearts have been broken, but they haven't been broken, really. They've just been been built up a bit.
And because of like how sour things were, or like when you actually sit back and look at it. I remember one time I was like talking to God and I was praying about like situations in the past, and then after I started laughing and smiling because I was like, oh my God, I went through all this now So that means if when there's a bad, there's a good. So what's to come is going to be so much better than what has happened. You get me? And I feel like that's why I'm still the hopeless romantic I am. That's why I still want to find love. That's why I still want to be happy at the end of it. That's why I still want a nuclear family when it comes to all that kind of stuff. Because I know, like, I've been through all this shit now, but then when the time is right, it's going to be, like, such an amazing experience. So you're going to look and be like, oh, my God, I'm so happy I'm not in that anymore. Do you get me? And it's great because the way things are going really well for us right now, it's only God. Like, and I feel like if we had the people we had in our life that were, you know, making it rocky and stuff like that, if we just had them in our life today, we probably would not be doing this podcast. Like, we wouldn't be here telling you our situations. We wouldn't be here giving you advice. It'd be a completely different situation. Do you get what I mean? And I'm so thankful for that. Like, I love it.
I am too. But I think, looking back on that relationship that I was in, I definitely thought, oh, this is love. It wasn't love for me. I was just more so, I loved the idea of being in love.
And what was the biggest lesson from that?
That's what I'm just talking about it now.
Go.
My biggest lesson was, I've already said, like, my biggest lesson was from it was just to, I know, just guard my heart more. And then the next kind of serious kind of situationship I got into.
No, don't say situationship, please. I actually repeat that for all my friends.
But it was a situationship.
Oh, wait, I thought you said,
No.
like, the next thing you're going to be into. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
The next kind of situationship I got in after that, I realized that, like, although it didn't, like, go into anything, I experienced more love from that relationship than I did from
Your previous one.
From my previous one, even though there was a title there, even though we're BF, and you know what, I've never had a boyfriend, but even though we were so and so, even going into the next kind of situationship, kind of seeing someone, I experienced so much more love there, and I appreciate that so much more. You know, I appreciated that one so much. It was my heart was broken there still. It was broken there still.
Let's talk about it.
God, I don't know. It was broken there still, but I definitely, like, appreciated the love that I experienced there way more than the love I experienced in that nonsense.
Yeah, you just kind of know, like, because I feel like when you're attached to someone and you're used to this person and that person,
especially at a young age,
you don't want to be involved with anybody else. You don't want to, like,
at a young age,
not like see what's out there, as in, like, you know, be a whore, but like because you're so used to this, you kind of call it home.
I think it's also, you know, that high school sweetheart kind of, you know, love.
That's actually one of the things I was aiming for. Is
do you get me? That's what I remember always saying, that I want my first boyfriend to be my last boyfriend. It's a lie. Don't do that. I'm actually, like, people whose first boyfriend is their last boyfriend, like, looking, like, back at my situations now. Obviously, there are people out there that can do it 100%. But me looking back, I'm just like, how does that make sense? You haven't, like, experienced any. How do you know this is the best? Not saying that they can't be the best, but I'm saying, how do you know, like, this is all you know? Do you get me? And at that stage, if that cheating scandal had never happened, I would have been like, this is all I know. It can't get much better than this. Like, this must be
Trust, guys, it can 1,000,000% get better.
100%.
I won't lie to you. This is probably the happiest I've been. I thought, oh my God, like, I'm a relationship kind of girl. So I'm like, oh my God, I want to be in a relationship. Blah, blah, blah. But if it's not for you, then don't rush it. Literally do your thing. And I promise you, like, you'll be smiling more often. Like, I was talking to my auntie the other day. She goes, Ola, you look so much happier. Your skin is glowing. You haven't stopped smiling on the phone. And that's how life should be like. And I feel like if your love isn't giving you that, or the person you think you're in love with isn't giving you that, run away, far away. And especially what I've realized with a lot of men is they like to have that power over a girl to think, like, yeah, she's mine and she's mine only, even though they're for the whole fucking world. But, like, when they know that you're hooked on them or you want to be with them forever, they kind of use and abuse that. 100%. And that is not what love should be. No. At all.
No, that's just master and slave now.
Stockholm Syndrome.
God. I don't even know what Stockholm Syndrome really is. Is that survivors?
It's like kind of like, let's say I kidnap you and then I obviously kind of let you free, but I kidnap you again and then you're like in love with me. I'm your kidnapper, like, you get.
Ew.
So no one wants to be in a kidnapped relationship, and that's how it is.
Ew. Especially, you know what? Yeah. Looking back, I remember my aunties always being like, "Don't get into a relationship at this young age. Just focus on what you want to do." And this is from me to you guys. I did not take their advice. Let's say you're 17, 18, 19 now. Do you?
20 even. 21 even.
20, 21. Do you? You're not there.
And all these things we're hearing from our moms or our aunties or our uncles saying, oh, just do what you want to do. Be careful. We think they're just trying out their ass. They know exactly what it's like. So even my own aunties, my mom did not like my ex. my mom only learned to like my ex because I liked him. My auntie despised him, but I was like, oh, she's just chatting. And I look at them now, some of them are laughing at me because you know what? They were right.
They're right.
It is what it is.
We act like we know more than them.
But we don't.
They've been here for almost 50, 60 years. We act like we know more. We don't. We know nothing. Be very vigilant. There are some people out there that don't want the best for you. They just want to be attached to you.
And this is not an attack to men. This is just an attack to cheaters in general. Because like I said, a lot of girls, we think you don't know. We know you be cheating on your men up and down. But your man, just because your man doesn't mean the whole world doesn't know. But I mean, continue, innit?
We're not saying that like, whoa, we're just coming for it. We're just saying anybody that feels a gut instinct or something weird is up. Just
always listen to your gut instinct.
Just be vigilant. If you're a guy, you have strong gut instincts, listen to your gut.
And you can love this girl to kingdom come. She cooked for you. She did this for you. She sucked your dick right. I promise you, you'll find someone better.
Not even. She's putting her period blood inside your food so they stay attached.
Probably another thing. Because you know a lot of girls actually do that. I didn't know that was a thing.
It's a thing, oh.
That's so
it's
scary.
A thing.
If you have to force someone to be in love with you, it's not love. Why are you putting your period blood in your man's food so he can be with you for the rest of life? That's disgusting and you need help. Seek help. God help you. Honestly, I'm going to pray for you tonight because that's absolutely rotten. Ew.
Do you ever go on TikTok and you see girls doing love spells and shit? I'm like, is it that deep? Is it that deep?
Like I said, if you have to actually do any of that, force love onto someone, it's not love. Love should come naturally. It should come easy. Like in the Bible, love is not envious. Love is kind. Love is not boastful. All of that stuff. Love should be easy. The fact that if you're going through a hard time, sorry for interrupting you. If you're going through a hard time for this love, that's not it. Because love is actually not supposed. It's not supposed to be hard. It's not.
The thing is, I just don't think it should be forced
at all. That's the whole point.
It should be forced. Like if it's a thing where, let's say, you're doing all these things, just know, the love that they will give you will be too strong. It'll be obsession. You'll be scared.
That's not even love. Because like, love. I don't want a nigga to be obsessed with me. I want him to be obsessed with me, but not obsessed with me. That like, it's now overpowering. It's now this and the other. It just makes no sense to me. Like, you get me?
It's just a bit
There's
crazy.
no trust there. And the love isn't natural. Like I said, whoever you are, male or female, leave that relationship.
We're team, was it? Terminator.
Another thing as well is like, a lot of girls as well, this is the girls a lot. A lot of you girls that are getting impregnated by these men that don't love you, I honestly hope and pray for the best for you, because honest to God, like, guys think that when they have a baby with you that you're theirs locked forever, they're locked in. You are locked in with them. They're not locked in for you. I promise you that.
And we're not just speculating. These are things they have said to us.
A guy who had a baby shower with his baby mama. She was smitten for this guy. Not even after the baby shower, in the middle of the baby shower, he went to go fuck another guy. Listen.
Guy or girl?
Guy. He went to go fuck another guy. Whether it's a guy or girl. But dead ass, like, I don't want to say who it is, what town it is. But what I want to say is, put yourself first.
And put yourself.
And what's yours will come to you. It'll fall right. Like I said this a million times. The amount of times that me need to talk about it, how things have fallen on our lap in our favor. And it's crazy, because if we were in certain situations that had some people in our lives, it wouldn't have happened to us, whether it's a friend or relationship. So guys, like I said, put yourself first. Because at the end of the day, I'd rather be happy single than unhappy in a relationship. And it's so sad that a lot of people don't want that. A lot of people just want to be in a relationship for the sake of being rich. Oh yeah, I have a boyfriend. No.
Your boyfriend was fucking so and so.
Your boyfriend is CD. Community dick. Chill.
Your boyfriend has chlamydia. He's been collecting it from around all over Ireland.
No, safe sex. Make sure you get
tested.
Often.
Get tested,
guys. If a guy tells you he's the only person you're involved with, he's lying.
He's lying.
I am telling you right now. If a guy tells you you are the only person you're involved in, that is a lie. Go and get tested and it'll tell you otherwise.
Don't believe him. Don't take his word for it. And even if you are the only...
Same goes for girls as well.
For girls too. If she tells you she's the only one that's hitting it, just go and get tested. Go and get tested, bro.
Do you know what I think as well, though? I feel like the dating scene right now is so treacherous because...
Incestuous.
Not even incestuous, but girls are moving like niggas now. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm moving like a nigga now.
But niggas made us want to move like niggas.
Because you guys weren't real niggas to us. So now we're the real niggas to y'all.
We're the real niggas.
And now we're giving you what you be giving us.
I
And they want
got
to
the
complain.
strap. Bend over. Baby.
Do you know, a lot of guys are actually into that.
I wouldn't be surprised. They say, don't touch my bum, don't touch
Like,
my
remember
bum.
what Congo Boy said in his story? There's a lot of undercover
gays. Was it? Don't touch my bum, don't touch my bum. I hate when girls touch my bum. It literally just slip in the one
So you don't
finger
like
there.
when girls touch your bum, but if a guy touched your bum, how would you feel then?
Empowered?
Do you get me? There's a difference to it. Because if I'm a girl, and if I touch my nigga's ass, he's not gay because I'm touching his ass. So if you're moving weird, it's because you're thinking I'm a guy. So clearly, you're gay.
Because, like, I don't understand
Not
that. Is
against
it that,
gays,
like,
LGBTQ.
No.
I'm one of them.
Do your thing. But my thing is, it can't be that you don't like your bum touch because that means you don't wipe your ass.
You know some guys don't wash their ass in the shower.
Same moms.
That's actually so. Hygiene is another thing y'all niggas need to really start
Same
doing.
moms, y'all don't wash your ass
Guys
in the shower.
actually do not wash their ass in the shower.
Why?
I remember, like, if you know what I found to be so great. This wasn't my last ex. It was like a different ex, right? Every time he peed, he'd wipe his dick, and I thought that was great.
A lot
of guys don't do that.
I'm not gonna lie,
Why?
yeah. A guy was like,
You're like, I shook it around. It's no. What you do? Like, that's dirty.
Your
And
dick cheese, and then you go and stick it in somebody's mouth. No respect.
Sucking pissy dick.
No respect. Absolutely no respect. But I remember a guy I was seeing, he's actually the person that put me onto, because I used to use just normal wipes. I didn't know there was such a thing called flushable wipes. Like,
yeah, I always have in my bag.
And
10 out of 10.
And he put me onto them. And to this day, my go-to for wiping my bum. But, like, there are guys out there who actually,
don't wash their ass because they think it's gay.
And they're
it's gay that you're not even washing
But there
your
are
ass.
other guys out there that really do take good care of their bums.
And that's great.
That's good.
Clean men. There's a lot of dirty
Guys
men in
don't
this
wash
world.
your ass. God. And you, ew.
And you see skid marks and everything on their boxers.
How do you even get skid marks? Because you wear boxers. It's not like you're wearing a thong. So is it like when you fart, the shit comes out? Ew.
No, that's not. I won't talk about that right now. That's actually no. Listen, I'm having a good day. I'm having a really good day. I don't want to think about a guy with a shitty ass.
You know what? I remember I saw this TikTok where a girl was saying that her man just didn't wipe his ass at all, and then when she'd like,
it started to smell.
Not even started to smell. She remembered they were having they were doing things, and it got really kind of wet down there, and she wiped down there and it was brown, and she thought that maybe it was discharge, and then she went to go look at her man's underwear or whatever in between his thing, and it was just all brown, and she smelt it and it was poo.
And that's built up though.
That's
deep in. He doesn't wipe that
disgusting.
after his shit. So how many years has he been going without wiping his ass that it has to build up like that?
I'm just you don't respect me.
Or yourself. Forget about respecting me. You don't respect yourself. You're walking out with a shitty ass.
I don't care about you not respecting yourself. You don't respect me.
You have a shitty ass and you think you can
Going
you're getting a
around.
girlfriend. That's disgusting.
The thing is, there are guys out there that do get girlfriends, and the girlfriends will wipe their asses for them.
Not me though.
Some of you guys are really babied.
Yeah, let's talk about mama's boys. I'm
not talking about any mama's boys. You guys are tiring.
Listen, this is a great conversation. From heartbreak to shitty asses. Great stuff.
But
That's
disgusting. That's disgusting. That's actually disgusting.
On my head now.
It's just gonna. As long as
that's a question now. If you want to date any of us, please make sure you wipe your ass and you wash your ass in the shower. If not, get the fuck away from us now.
The hell? With nice, moist, soft toilet wipes that you
can get. If you can't get a,
it's 99 cents in Aldi. 99 cents in Aldi.
Tissue and water.
If you can't afford that, then you might as well not even.
Or do the African way when you wash your ass with a small bowl of water and clean it.
Can I say something funny? Yeah, that's what my dad does. That's what my dad does.
That's actually clean though.
That's what my dad does.
Because when you deep it, even though we're so wet, we're like, oh my god, no, washing your ass with water. You're actually supposed to. You're actually supposed to. If a baby's shot in your hand, you're not just gonna wipe it with a wipe. You're gonna use water as well to get rid of it. So why is nobody washing their ass with water? That should be a thing.
No, it is a thing. If you go to anywhere,
it should be more of a thing in our generation, especially.
No, if you go to mainland Europe, they have bidets.
Oh my god! I experienced one before, and that was so beautiful.
I know you weren't using it to wash your ass. I know you weren't using it to wash your ass.
Why did you like to expose me like this? Can you stop? Listen, I use it to wash my ass. Thank you.
No, she didn't, man. Okay, so why was it the best experience? Go on, talk us through it then.
Yes.
No, talk us through it.
It was just a nice feeling when your ass is being washed. Do you know what I mean? Change the subject.
You're such a sicko, man. Man, get a vibrator, bro.
I haven't used it in a minute. You know, I've decided to stay away from all that kind of stuff for now because you know what? It's made my mind more clearer. So I've just, you know.
I stopped smoking weed. That made my mind really clear.
I'm so happy for you.
My mind is sharp.
She actually has vibe. We passed her J, she say no. But
I'll say no.
each to their own, innit?
Bro, like a year ago, I'd be like...
You're using your vibrator, I'm using weed. Each to their own.
I haven't used a vibrator in ages.
I'm so proud of you.
So my vibrator's in my family home.
You didn't bring it back with you.
I didn't bring it with me. I didn't bring it with me. My mom finds it. That's your own personal problem. It really is. That's really your...
I actually have a question, yeah. This is going back to the whole cheating thing. If a guy was honest with you and told you he cheated in his past, would you be in a relationship with him? Like, and he wanted to take you serious, would you?
I won't lie. There have been guys... No, there was one guy in particular who told me that he did cheat in his past. And I did want to take... At first, I didn't want to, but he proved himself like a lot that I was like...
Because I do feel people can genuinely, like, let's say my ex now, I would like to hope and think he would never cheat on someone again after losing the best thing in his life.
That one is a lost cause.
But it's them ones where...
That one is a lost cause.
Some guys will learn from their last mistake and just never do it again. That's why I feel like everyone does kind of deserve a second chance. I used to be like, no. Because it's so scary. Like, because my thing is, if you can do it once, what's going to stop you from doing it again? If I tell you I've killed someone once and then you hear from somebody else that told you I've killed another person, you're also going to believe them before you believe me. Do you get me? So I get it, but I don't know if I could.
No, my thing is that, obviously, like, let's say if you're a serial cheater, I'd be very skeptical. But the thing that changed it for me was the way he spoke about how it really hurt his ex and how like he regrets how hurting her so much.
That's what I mean. Some people can actually learn from their mistakes and become better people.
And how I also like explained to him that I had been in a situation like that, and then he was like, "Oh, I feel so horrible because I know how that can take a toll on a woman and all of that." And if you have that much self-awareness, then I believe that you don't.
That is really great.
You can change for sure.
And you know, like what I realized, I feel like yes, cheating does hurt women a lot. Yeah. But have you ever seen a guy when he gets cheated on?
Oh my God. I want to do one time just to see what it does to them.
Bitches when it comes to them things. I'm so sorry. But all you niggas do to girls up and down.
They'd be like this.
Guys are so much more sensitive than girls. And they just like to play off like they're the man. I'm this, I'm that. Men are men are a million times more more emotional than girls. Like, 'cause you can do, a guy can cheat on me. Like, let's say someone I was with, right? He can do me dirty, and I'll even just go and talk to a guy right in front of him, and he want to stab the guy, and I'm like, are you sick? Like, are you guys? Yeah, that's why I don't understand why they do it then. And if I feel like it's just like, oh, let me get there first before she does it, so it doesn't hurt less. But then when they do it back to you, you want to catch chest. Get over yourself.
My thing is, men are the biggest lover boys, man. How's it now?
Men are lover boys. I feel like when a guy is in love and he's actually, and it's genuine, it's the most beautiful thing ever. Like, I love seeing when guys are treated good. Like, there's one guy I know who was cheated on in his last relationship, and then it took him a lot to get into a new relationship, and he did, and it's just so nice seeing the growth and seeing how he is. And I've never been happy for someone like as much as I'm happy for him, because it's like, you were cheated on, it obviously fucked you over, and I feel like it does fuck guys over a lot more than it does girls. It still fucks each of us both up, whatever. But then being loved correctly after that, it's such a beautiful thing to see, and it brings tears to my eyes, because like I feel like every single person deserves that in the world. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's cute. Just don't cheat, guys. Do as others as you'd like to be done to you.
Only cheat on your exams. Only cheat on your exams. Okay. The education system is a scam. It's a scam. If you gotta write it on your water bottle, write it on your water bottle. I don't care. Department of Education High Commissioner.
Here's a few tips.
She knows.
If you're wearing a skirt, twist it up. Write the answers on that. You're done. You get me? Or have it in your calculator sticker. You're done. Now, you know they stopped the pencil case now. You have to bring a clear pencil case into exams, or just bring your pens and your pencils, all that kind of stuff. So you only have the water bottle. Then again, they take off the labels on water bottles, because people are doing that. Bro, do you see what I mean? The education system is obviously a scam, because I promise you, even the teachers that are teaching, or the lecturers are teaching you shit, they have to read it to teach you. If it was really what it's about, they should be able to tell you what we should know without looking at the board. Do you get me? But like Unity said, cheat on your chest and don't cheat on people, and you'll be calm. Nah, Unity was a smart girl. Yeah, I would sleep during exams, and she'd wake me up like 5 minutes to, and then give me the answers, and we both passed.
That's it.
Praise God.
That's it, girl. You need to sleep. You need to get some sleep in you. Let me just put my knowledge down. Put it down. This girl be coming out with 70-80%.
Because of her. It wasn't me though.
Bro.
But they never clocked it.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Look at us now. Look at us now.
Come on.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Bro, I got you through school. Oh.
You did.
I actually did.
And thank you for that every day.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
That doesn't mean I'm stupid. I just don't like using my brain, guys. Someone will say, "Oh, just because." No.
Nah, Ola is smart, bro.
I'm very smart.
She's just lazy.
I just don't like to use my brain sometimes.
So lazy.
You get? It's life, innit?
It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up now because I actually need to pee. And I've been holding this peeing for like 20 minutes, right? I won't lie to you. It's been great talking to you. That's it for
Babes on Tape.
Cut that out. That was so unnecessary. Let me go pee.